Jon Gruden has been released from the Las Vegas Raiders organization. He has been let go due to a lot of trouble that has emerged from his past. Over the last 10 years, roughly, he has sent out various emails prior to being employed by the Raiders organization, stating, first off, it started off with the Smith allegations, where he sent out an email using a racial trope. And yes, the Raiders did condemn him for saying that. However, they did let him remain being the head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders. But more things piled on. Just recently, it was released. I actually have it right here on my phone. He did use anti-gay as well as misogynistic language in his tenure in various emails. What he said, what he did was wrong. This was all prior to him being the Las Vegas Raiders head coach. But that doesn't excuse his actions. You shouldn't be saying things along these lines. And I understand. Okay. So let me say this. Yes, what he said is said. I mean, in the general public, it is said by various people. And that doesn't make it right, but he is in a position of power. He is in a position in the spotlight, and that's why I feel the repercussions that befell him were more severe than the repercussions that should or would fall upon other people who would use such language. Using the F word, I'm not going to say it, of course. Using other misogynistic terms, calling Roger Goodell certain words that, again, I will not say. This is it's a PG channel. I mean, I don't use profanity at all, if ever, on this channel. It is very severe. I get it. Do I think he should have been fired? No. I understand the Raiders organization wants to have a culture change, wants to portray a different image, and this image would be very difficult for them to just blow over, put under the rug, especially after more allegations came out. It's not even allegations at this point. It's proven. There's emails. They've gotten the emails. They've shown everything he said. I don't agree with the firing, but it makes sense for the Las Vegas Raiders to go ahead and fire him. I believe they're going to get him for cause. I don't know. I don't have any sources or anything like that. So they won't owe him the money for the remainder of his contract if they owe him money. But let me go back to what he said. So using the terms he'd used, of course, they're wrong. Those should never be used. But it would be wrong to say that people don't say that. People don't use these terms in the public. And it's very unfair. Like, I go on Twitter, and Twitter is very hostile. So Twitter, what Jon Gruden said, people use on Twitter every single day behind these fake profile pictures, fake profiles, fake images. They always say these terms, but then whenever someone is actually publicly made out, it's cancel culture. They just come and attack them. And that's the problem. Cancel culture is the problem. I understand being upset at what he said, but this was years ago. And cancel culture has become so hypocritical and so antagonizing that it is impossible to truly change one's perspective. Because whenever you go on Twitter and you go into social media, it's just a rabbit hole of toxicity where everyone either uses this language or completely bashes and buries people that use this language. The language is wrong in and of itself, and I'm going to continue to say that because you should never speak like that. But this is a man who just lost his job, and that should always be in your mind when you go out on social media and you cancel someone. You're completely destroying someone and their life, their livelihood, just with your thumbs. And be aware of that. It's okay to be upset. But to completely call into question someone's character and to destroy the individual themselves is what's wrong with cancel culture, and we should be better. But in essence, Jon Gruden has been let go as the Las Vegas Raiders head coach. NFL Network is the people that reported it. I feel like I should give credit to them. Yeah, what he did was wrong. And he paid the price.